Okay, so I was just saying what I found other teams are doing is they kind of started doing this live power hour. So you guys have probably all heard of Power Hour. It's kind of like a to-do list that we have. You've probably seen a ton of different ones, and you kind of have to find what works for you and what helps with your business, because we're all a little bit different. But basically, the Power Hour is your to-do list. The things that if you're going to set aside an hour or 30 minutes or whatever it is, 20 minutes for your business each day, just to grow a little bit each day, these are the things that you actually want to knock out. These are the things that are going to move your business forward. So these are things like adding new friends, adding new people into your market, connecting with new people, inviting people, getting the invite out there, sharing the coaching opportunity, adding new people to your list, making sure you're posting on Facebook or whatever social media, checking in with your current challenger. So these are basically the things that you need to do each day to move your business forward. So there's no scrolling through Facebook and mindlessly seeing who's posted today, even though I do that like 80% of the time. It's something I'm working on. But it's things that will actually help you to move your business forward. Before we get started with it, 21 Day Fix, obviously still on sale through the end of this month. I've talked to a lot of you guys about how this month is going, and it's super easy to get discouraged, especially this time of year in your coaching business, because we've talked about this. There's highs and lows, and sometimes you feel like you're on a roll and you feel like, all right, by next year, I'm going to be working from home. I'm going to own this. This is going to be awesome. And then there's sometimes where you're like, oh my gosh, why am I even doing this? Am I making a difference? Am I helping anyone? Am I spending more on my Shakeology each month and my business fees than I'm even making? And all that, I mean, I felt that way too. All that is normal stuff to feel. Right now, I'm only at SC2 for the month, so it's not like everyone's not struggling. So that's the reason why I thought it would be good to kind of do this power hour together tonight. We're going to try it on our team call, and we'll probably do it every once in a while. And we will also do it set up kind of in a Facebook group, not on video chat at some point. That way we can go ahead and run through it, and then as soon as it will say, okay, take the next 5 minutes and add three new friends on Facebook, or connect with 3 new friends on Facebook. Go ahead and like this post when you're done, and then we can all move forward. So we'll try it a couple different ways and see how we like it. If it works well, we will probably set up a weekly team power hour separate from our team call that we can just do together whenever. So tonight it's going to be kind of a condensed version. And Molly will just run through it, and basically, hopefully do you have your computer near you?
No, I don't. Should I go get it?
Yeah.
Okay. Hold on.
Yeah, go grab it.
All right.
All right. And I will get this ready to go. I thought. Shoot. Okay.
It's loading up, so just give me a minute.
You're good, because I lost what I wanted to pull up.
All right.
Okay, here it is. Oh, and also while we're on here, if anyone's watching the recording, our Black Friday sale, hopefully you saw my post today, has already started. Basically, everything's on sale until it runs out. You guys, I don't know, a lot of you have probably been around in the coaching world from our last sale, like a summer sale that we had. So don't post on your Facebook wall like, oh my God, Black Friday sale, here's all the products and here's all the prices. Here's my website if you want to go buy something. Don't do that. You can come up with a creative post saying like, hey, do you go shopping on Black Friday? Like, well, guess what? Let's call today Black Tuesday, because it's here. We started. Like, give the gift of health to yourself this Christmas, whatever. So no prices, no websites on your page. All right, you good, Mal?
Almost, sorry.
Okay, no, you're good. Okay, so the way we're going to do a live power hour, and like I said, we're going to be condensed tonight since it's just the two of us. But basically, I'm going to give you a little blurb, read through some stuff, and then we're going to have a task, and we're going to go ahead and jump on Facebook and do it. So it's kind of like a study hall, if you want to call it that, but as a team. So, okay, so what we want to talk about first, I want you to think, and you don't have to answer anything, but if you're watching the recording with us too, go ahead and think, how do you track what you're doing each week? Okay, we always talk about business activity tracker. I have a planner that I write down a lot of things in. Some people use their business activity tracker. Some people use a to-do list that they came up with on their own. Some people make a different list to follow each day. Don't forget to check out that business activity tracker in your back office. So here it is. You can probably see my screen. And it basically tells you, this is like a follow-up tracker. So it's going to tell you for people who bought something, like who likes shakes and who wants to try more, who feels lost and doesn't know what a challenge group is, who wants to switch Shakeology flavors, just so you can keep track of it on here. So definitely these trackers are something nice to have and to use to keep track of everything you're doing. So if you're not working from a list, you probably want to be. So what I'll do a lot of times, I'll be scrolling through Facebook and someone posts something health and fitness related, or someone posts something about their workout. And I'm like, okay, that's half of what we do as coaches. Like, maybe I should think of them becoming a coach. Maybe I should talk to them about coaching. There's also a memory jogger in your back office that can help you think of people to reach out to. These are people that might be just waiting for your message to help them. So when you're following a power hour each day, you're setting yourself up for helping people. So pull out your list and we're going to send them a message. If you don't have a list, what I want you to do is, the first thing we're going to do is get onto Facebook, and I want you to look through your friends list or look on your news feed or look at people who are online, and we're going to look for 2 people who aren't on our list or who we haven't thought of inviting yet. So grab a pen and paper and go ahead and pull up that Facebook, and since it's just you and I, Molly, as soon as you've got to, let me know, and I'm going to go to my home.
So just find 2 people that I have never talked to before.
Yep, that we haven't caught up with or haven't reached out to, haven't invited yet. So I'm actually going to go ahead to my page and just click on friends.
Okay.
And scroll down and see who someone that I can connect with is. So let's find 2 of them.
Could I use my like page too?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, especially you have a huge network on your like page.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Let's see.
Okay, I have 2 people, so just write their names down, you said?
Yeah. Okay. All right, I got 2.
All right, let me get a sticky page going.
There you go.
Mm-hmm.
All right, you ready?
I'm ready.
Okay. Next thing we're going to do is we're going to click on these 2 people. We're going to click on their Facebook, and we're going to go ahead and scroll through their wall and see what they've been posting recently. And your goal is you're going to like 2 things. You're going to comment on 1 thing. Okay, for both of these people. So go ahead and pull it up.
See, I don't know if I should do like page because I'm not friends with them, so I can't see everything.
Oh, I know what you mean.
I could friend them. It's starting to add people.
Yeah, go ahead and friend those two. See if you can find one person from your personal page.
Yeah, I will.
I didn't even think about that.
Bless you. All right, let me go back to my friends page and I'll start over. It fell on the floor, Olivia. Okay, got one person.
Okay. All right, one of the people that I picked, literally just, it's all people sharing stuff on their page. Like their mom shares all this annoying stuff to their page.
Oh, that's funny.
So there's not a lot of good stuff to like.
All right. Oh, this one had stuff. They just built a snowman, so I can connect with that.
A snowman, where are they?
They are in, I don't know. This is somebody that liked my like page, and I friended her.
That's funny.
So I don't know, but she's all about health and fitness.
There you go.
Okay, so liking, comment, you said?
Yep, go ahead and do 2 likes and 1 comment. All right. So it can be something as easy as, I know you know this, Molly, but for anyone who's watching, go ahead and like 2 things, and your comment can be something as easy as like just a compliment on, like right now I'm complimenting this girl's outfit because, I mean, I genuinely like it. I'm not being fake. Don't compliment her great hair if her hair sucks, but you know what I mean. Okay.
Okay, I'm good.
You good?
Yep.
All right, so the next one was going to be, go ahead and either look through your like page, look through friends of friends. So for example, I could go to my brother's Facebook and I can click on his friends and look through and see if there are any people I know or any people who I've met before that I might not be friends with, and go ahead and add those as friends. So I know you just added 2 from your like page, Molly, but we'll go ahead and do 2 more.
Yeah, that's fine.
You can also go through people you may know. I know a lot of us did this when we first start coaching. So now when I look through my people I may know, it's people that I really don't know. All right. Let's see. So we're expanding our market. Friends. All right.
Like the people I'm clicking on, I can't even add them. It doesn't give you the option. You know, sometimes you can't like add people.
Yeah, they must have their settings set to.
Yeah. It's okay.
That's happened to me with a couple people from my like page. They like something and then I want to add them as a friend and it's not an option.
It's all good.
All right. I'm going to add her. And let's see. I'll add her.
Okay.
Her last name's Wiener. That's funny.
Oh, that's funny.
I'm so mature. Okay.
Okay, I'm good.
We good?
Good.
Shoot, where did my thing go? Okay, so next thing I want you to do is open your inbox or whatever you have, wherever you have your messages on your like page or on your regular page or in an email. And I want you to see 2 people that you need to follow up with. So this one might take a little bit longer. You might have to scroll back a little ways. I was scrolling through my inbox tonight and found people who I invited like in 2014, and I hadn't followed up with them ever since then. So I was able to pull their Facebook page back up. If I didn't feel comfortable following up now, I just went ahead and looked through their Facebook page, kind of saw what they were up to. And guys, whenever you go to message someone and kind of catch up with them or follow up, check out their Facebook page, because you don't want to send a message to someone and say, oh, I hope everything's been great. And then you click on their Facebook page and you see that their dog just died or something. Okay. That just doesn't sound right. Okay. So you want to kind of see what they've been up to and not pull a move like that.
Mm.
So let's go ahead and see if we can find 2 people we need to follow up with. Like a scavenger hunt.
I know, seriously.
All right.
Okay, I got 2.
You got 2?
Yeah.
All right, so since it's just you and I, we can go ahead and we'll talk through it. Take one of them and go to your last conversation or whatever. And when was it?
It was August 19th.
Okay. And how did you kind of leave off? Were they interested in something and they never did anything?
Yeah, so I talked to her back in, I'm just like scrolling through it. It was a girl I used to work with, and I talked to her back in July.
Okay.
And she said that her and her husband were moving into a new place and that they would be interested, both of them, into doing the workouts, but just right then wasn't a good time because with moving and everything. Mm-hmm. And so, what else did she say? They asked how much it cost, so I told her. She just said that she's not ready to make the commitment yet, but that once they settle down into their new place and everything was all situated, she'd be good to go.
Okay.
So that's when I sent her an email. So I talked to her last in July, and then August 19th, I just said, hey, girl, hope your move went well. I'm starting to get a group of people together for our September support group. I know you expressed interest for you and your husband. Didn't know if you'd like me to save you a spot. Let me know. Hope you're staying cool, because it was like in the middle of summer.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
And I haven't heard back.
Did you guys say like a specific program that would be good for them, or not really?
Yeah, it was. I mentioned the 21-day fix in size because she likes to dance, but also the 21-day fix was more like portion control, and she was worried about just eating too much like not healthy food, so she wanted like the meal guide and everything of that nature. So the 21-day fix was better for her.
Okay, so normally when I'm doing my follow-ups, I kind of think of kind of what's going on at that time, what we have coming up, and because I'll normally do follow-ups kind of all at once. Like I'll sit down, just like tonight, I sat down and probably did like 20 invites just all tonight. And to be honest, I probably won't do any the rest of the week. That's just, unless something just comes up and I end up inviting someone. I've just found that's how I work better.
Yeah.
Is to just do a bunch all at once rather than finding the time each day to sit down and try to get some invites out each day. Mm-hmm. Adding people to Facebook, posting on social media, connecting with my challengers and stuff like that, I usually just do on my phone while I'm on the go. So as far as a follow-up to talk to this person, when I was doing a lot of follow-ups tonight, I basically phrased it as like, okay, I'm circling back around. This is our last support group of the year. It's kind of going to be like a surviving the holidays type of support group.
Yeah.
I know we talked before and you guys were thinking about the 21-day fix. It's discounted through the end of this week. Just thought I'd check back in, see if you wanted in on this group.
That's a good idea.
Or with them, just say like, I thought things might have calmed down after the move. I didn't want you to think I forgot about you. And even this time of year, you can phrase it as like, save it for Christmas, or like,
save it for the new year. Like, get it now, but save it for like
this new year. Especially since if they're into the 21-day fix, since it's on sale right now. So that's kind of a way to phrase it if you wanted to follow up with them.
That's a good idea.
So you don't have to do it right now if you don't want, but just keep that in mind. And then, all right, who's your other one?
Okay, let me go back to my inbox. Well, so I was talking to, this is like more recent, this girl about coaching.
Okay.
And my last conversation with her was on Sunday. And so she was somebody that liked my like page, so I friended her. And we were talking, and I reached out to her and thought she'd be a good coach because she's a CNA. So she's in the field of helping people, and she was into fitness, so I thought it'd be a great fit for her. So I explained it to her. She didn't join our party on the Facebook page, but I gave her the link and I told her to go like just check it out. And so she did. And so she had some questions. She basically said to me on Sunday, she's like, hi, so I'm not really understanding, I guess, what do I have to do and how much do I have to invest? So I basically explained like how it worked to her. And that was she didn't respond back.
Okay.
So I could always circle back with her because she was interested in like the 21-day fix when I was first talking to her. So I could always circle back and say, if you want, like, talk about the same thing as you just did about how it's still discounted and she could sign up to be a coach at the same time and kind of go from there.
Right. And then she would just have to pay for her challenge pack. She wouldn't have to
pay a coaching fee.
Another thing, I would follow up that way. Another thing that a lot of people forget about that I actually did with one girl tonight as well. This girl has told me she's wanted to coach at least 4 separate times. And she's been like, okay, I'm going to do it. And then never does anything. And then a couple months later, hey, so I don't know, did you still need some coaches on your team? Because I think I'm ready. And then still hasn't. So I actually reached out to her tonight. And this isn't necessarily what you want to do with this girl you were talking to. You can fill it out. But keep in mind, I basically said to her, told her the 21-day fix was on sale because that's what she was interested in. I said something like 21-day fix with Shakeology is discounted right now. And I thought maybe you'd like to join our last challenge group of the year. And that way you can kind of feel it out and get a better idea of what it is that we do so you can ultimately decide if this coaching thing is for you.
That's a good idea, though, too, because then she could always, if she decides to sign up for a coach, she can get rebated or like refunded the $40.
Exactly. And I think people feel a little bit more comfortable once they've seen what we do kind of in action. And I think also you're just taking it back one step and you're focusing on them first and you're helping them. And they'll be more likely to be a successful coach if they've been through the challenge group and had their own results. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that's always something to keep in mind too when you're doing follow-ups and also when you sign coaches on your team, sometimes you'll have some coaches who kind of fall off the wagon with their business. And many times when they've fallen off with their business, they've fallen off with their own fitness too. Do you ever notice that with yourself? Like for me, it goes hand in hand. If I'm like getting my workouts in and eating healthy, like somehow my business usually does better around that time.
Yeah, no, I agree.
So if you have a coach that's doing that, take it back one step, focus, help them, treat them as a challenger, help get them back on track with their fitness, and then their business will follow suit.
Good idea.
All right. I know I just went off on a tangent. Next thing we're going to do, you can do those follow-ups whenever you can.
Yeah, I'll do them after because I'll probably do a whole bunch after too.
There you go. Okay, so next thing we're going to do is I want you to go ahead and click on your personal Facebook page now.
Okay, I'm on it.
I want you to scroll through your last, I don't know, 10 posts probably.
Okay.
Okay, just take a look. You're going to look and see what they're about. So is it a Beachbody post? Like this morning I did something, what's your year-end resolution, with like a Woofu form application. So that I would consider a Beachbody post. It was an ad for a challenge group. My most recent one was about my own journey, my workout, how I was struggling the other day, but today's workout felt great. So that is a fitness post to me. My one before that was me and my nephew. So that's a family post. So kind of scroll through and see what categories you're hitting in like your last 10 posts.
Okay.
Okay. Trying to make a mental note.
Okay.
All right. So I look through mine. I've got a couple of them are just kind of normal everyday life. Like I posted about how I keep letting my gas tank get down to like empty without filling it.
I do the same thing, by the way.
Oh my God, I'm so bad at it now because I have the thing that tells you exactly how many miles. Well, it's
I
not
do the
exact,
same thing.
And I'm like, oh, I'm fine. And then I look at the little dial on I'm like, oh my God, my gas light's on. Okay. So I had that one. And then I also had one about how I still have sand in my cup holders in my car. So those are like kind of everyday, just maybe relatable. People are like, oh my gosh, I'm the same, like the gas tank thing. You said you're the same way. So those are kind of everyday things. I've got one challenger/coach shout out to Elizabeth on our team who had those awesome results about her surgery last week. I have probably 2 family posts, one of Mike and I, one of my nephew. I've got 2 fitness posts about my workout. Okay, one about my boots being super muddy from going 4-wheeling. So that's kind of just an everyday, I'm a normal person post. Okay, so what you want to do is kind of see, are you spread across the board? Are you posting all about fitness? Are you posting all about Beachbody? Are you all about your family? Are you posting some about recipes? Are you posting some, we know Brittany is. Are you posting a little about fashion or do-it-yourself crafts, like whatever you're into? Are we spread across the board? How's yours look, Mal?
So I've been doing a lot of my Beachbody posts on my like page, but then I try to also like share it on my personal page so that way people see that I've been doing my posts over there. But a lot of my posts on my personal page lately have been about the kids, and then like Olivia doing soccer, and then I shared a transformation story that I posted on my fitness page so that people could see that it was shared by that, so they could click on my like page and see what I've been doing over there.
Awesome.
I have you who tagged me, and Nita is a new coach. And then we went to my nephew's football game, you know.
Okay, cool. So you're pretty much all across the board too. Sometimes we think like, oh shoot, I need to post something on Facebook for my business to keep my following going, to get a post on Facebook. And sometimes you get in a rut, right? And you start posting the same kinds of things. I know there was one time period where I was posting workout videos just all the time. And I didn't really realize it unless you slow down, look at your own Facebook and see, what do I have on there? If I'm a random person coming to my Facebook page, are they going to look and be like, oh my gosh, these are all ads on Beachbody. Like, this girl's annoying. I'm unfriending her. Or like, okay, I know I post a lot of dog pictures, but like, okay, this girl only posts pictures about her dog. Like, a little much. Because, I mean, you're always going to be too much of something for some person, but you want to try to make sure you're keeping a pretty good balance on what you're sharing.
I think it made me realize that too, because my husband, he gets on his phone, whenever I post something, I don't know why he has this, but whenever I post something on Facebook, it gets like a message sent to his phone, like a text message. And his phone was going off all the time. He's like, are you posting again about Beachbody? Like, what are you posting about? And there was a point there when I first signed up, that's all I was posting about, Beachbody, 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 Beachbody. And he was like, you're lucky you're my wife. I would unfriend you by now. Like, you're annoying. Like, post about something else. And it made me realize, like, wow, people probably are thinking, like, is this all this chick does? Like, so that's why I've been trying to mix it up now. So and that's not all I'm doing.
I was like that when I first started too, because you want people to know you started this.
Yeah.
Like, you want people to know about it. But so they generally say, try to pick like 5 different topics. And I'm going to be honest, if I had to nail down 5 different topics that I post about right now, I probably couldn't. I know I do my fitness stuff. I know I post like family stuff, and Miley is probably her own topic for me. Otherwise, it's kind of just everyday relatable posts that I'm posting, I guess. But I know a lot of coaches have like faith, fitness, fashion, family, and freedom, like what coaching has done for them and how they have freedom from coaching. You want to pick a couple different topics, and they say general rule of thumb, 80% you in your life, 20% Beachbody on your Facebook, okay? Because just like Molly said, people are going to be like, oh my God, is this all this chick does? Like, and it can be annoying sometimes. So definitely take a step back and look at your own Facebook and see kind of what you're doing there. The next thing I want you to do is go look at your Facebook again, and I want you to see the times of days that you're posting. Okay, just kind of a mental note. Are you posting sort of the same times every day, or where we're at with that? Okay. All right, so once you've been coaching for a while, you'll probably start to notice, okay, my posts do really well around this time. I get a lot of action around this time, or I don't with this. So how are you, Molly? Are you kind of posting the same times every day, or do you mix it up?
Yeah. So on the weekends, I typically post whenever, because I've noticed that people are on more on the weekends. But during the week, I've noticed that people are typically at work, so I don't post anything usually until like after 4 o'clock. Because I've noticed that, for instance, today on my like page, I posted something about my next holiday survival group.
There you go.
And it tells you how many people it's reached. And within 2 hours, it only reached like 4 people. So I took it down and then I reposted it at like 5 or 4 or whatever. And I've gotten so many more people that it's reached. So I've noticed that really helps during the week.
Yeah, that's another advantage to posting on your like page, is they give you that little estimate at the bottom at how many people your posts are reaching. So it definitely is a little bit easier to kind of play the time of day for your market game when you can see that. And I've done the same thing. I've taken a post down and reposted it later, and you get a totally different outcome.
Yeah.
So you may think you've got this brilliant post, and you might, but you posted it at the wrong time of day, okay? So that's why I always tell people, I've had some people who start coaching, and they're posting at like midnight, and I'm like, I don't know about you, but I'm clearly you're up because you're posting then, but you have to think about when your target market is going to be on, and everyone's different. So I like to post in the morning, but one of the reasons why I put this on our live power hour is because you can look at your page, and I noticed that I was only posting my, I guess, challenge group ads or my specific challenge group invites where people could apply right from the post. I was only posting that on the mornings during the weekdays. And so it never occurred to me, I didn't realize I was doing it, so it never occurred to me like, well, hey, maybe I need to post one of those on a Tuesday night at 8 o'clock and see how that does. So just another thing to look at when you're checking out your own Facebook page, so you can make sure you're mixing it up. And of course, we all know, just a reminder, the commenting trick, where you comment on something, it'll bring it back up in people's news feeds. So this morning I had, this morning I posted about, where is it? I did another ad for the challenge group. So what's your year-end resolution? So I got a couple likes on it, not a lot. And then just an hour ago, I commented and said 3 spots left, just to bring it back up on on the news feed because I posted that early this morning. So just something to think about. Tonight, right after we hang up from this call, I'm probably going to do another post. I already did a fitness one. I already did a challenge group one. Today, I kind of want to mix it up. So I'm going to, I figured I'd post something about Christmas shopping because I'm already almost done my Christmas shopping. And so I'm just going to ask people and get them involved. Like, okay, are you already done your Christmas shopping or do you wait till Christmas Eve? Are you one of those people? So we just want to make sure that our social media has a wide variety. We're getting a little bit of a taste of everything. Last thing we'll cover tonight before we turn it off is just kind of a self-evaluation. So I'm going to put you on the spot, even though I know you're probably already doing all of this.
Okay.
So workouts, Shakeology, personal development. Have you been working out?
Yeah, 30 minutes a day.
Perfect.
In my bedroom.
Oh my gosh, really?
Yeah.
There you go. Have you been drinking Shakeology?
I've been drinking it every day.
All right. Personal development.
Been slacking, not gonna lie.
Slacking?
Yeah.
Me too. I started this book.
Oh, that's a good one.
Rock Your Network Marketing Business. It's really thin. And when I started it, I was like, oh, I'll finish this one today. That was 3 weeks ago.
I've been trying to like watch YouTube videos. So does that count as personal development? Like by watching other coaches talk?
Yeah. So it's kind of, I like to do that and some reading these types of books. Another one that Beachbody actually sent for a Success Club prize once is Entre Leadership.
Okay.
One of my other coaches just started reading it. She says it's awesome. I haven't gotten to it yet, but it's kind of a different, watching coaches' YouTube videos and learning coach techniques and stuff. It can definitely count as personal development, but I would say that it's different learning. And so I try to do some coaches' YouTube videos and I try to do some reading these books, and they can be on anything. Like that one's obviously on leadership and how to be a better leader and how to lead in business. And this one is clearly on network marketing and what do you need to do if you want to be successful in network marketing. So, and then another one I read was all about like your mindset and how to keep a positive mindset. And so it's all just kind of different learning.
Okay. Yeah, I'll definitely have to go get one. Hold me accountable. I'm going to get one this week and I will post about it.
Okay.
So I'll let you know. I'll keep you posted by posting.
The next power hour we do, we'll finish it, we'll hang up, and we'll all go do 20 minutes of personal development.
Sounds good.
Okay. All right. I'm going to go ahead and, okay, well, just to recap for anyone who's watching the recording, if you didn't do it while we were doing it, we went through our Facebook and added 2 names to our list. So these are people that we have not caught up with or reached out to or invited or anything yet. Well, you could have caught up with them a while ago, but we want to catch back up with them. So add 2 people who aren't already on your list. And if you're not working from a list, like here's my list right now. I don't know if you can see it. Okay. Just anyone and everyone I think of when I'm scrolling through that I think I haven't invited them. They may be waiting for their life to be changed. Add 2 people to your list. Next thing we did is we clicked on these people and we checked out their Facebook wall. We were shooting for 2 likes and 1 comment on something, just kind of get the ball back rolling. So they're like, oh yeah, Molly, I forgot she existed. There she is, liking my picture. That's really nice of her. Okay. But be genuine. Don't, like I said, don't tell someone they have nice hair if they don't. Next one we did was we looked through our inbox and found 2 people that we hadn't followed up with. And then Molly and I just kind of talked through ways to follow up, especially for right now and the last challenge group of the year. And this is on sale and the gift of health for Christmas. Like there's a couple different ways to spin it for your follow-ups this time of year. Next thing we did was we took a look at our Facebook and looked at the different topics that we're posting about. And then we went through and looked at the different times of day. So it's all trial and error in this business. I still am figuring out this whole social network marketing through social media. And I've been doing this for a year and a half. So it's all trial and error. Then self-reflect, Are you working out? Are you drinking Shakeology? Are you doing personal development? Because many times if you're not on track with your stuff, your business is not on track either, okay? So go ahead and reflect through that if you're catching up with us. Otherwise, we will be set to do another one of these, but kind of more, less talking and more doing, like our own little team study hall, complete with wine and beer and pajamas or whatever. So, okay, let me